I want to share something with you that I posted before that many have overlooked. I did a conversation with Indigo Saint, a musician, who created a series that I called the Crypto Rap Battles. And if you don't listen to rap, that wasn't the point. The point is to give you educational information in a different way. But if you listen to what the words are being said, you'll hear a lot that many have missed. Let me share this with you. This is what he said.
Bro, I'm XRP, the Fed couldn't defeat me. Crash water, he made ripples, believe me. If I ever say I'm him, the sheer speed of my transactions, see you learn from them. May middlemen take the backseat. Now little men think they active. You want smoke, better match it. But I'm environmentally friendly, that's unattractive. Everything I did before you were accomplished. Established, report with a batch, turn these are average. 3 to 5 seconds of speed, they think it's magic. Some would say Swift, but y'all know I be the maverick. JP Morgan, Standard Chartered, etc. Tell me who'll be better than short dated, I let him in. 2018, no praying that they'll bury him. It's 2025, I got no easy comparison. It's me, R.I.P. Double check the P&L, bitch, your check is on week. When you spell XRP, there's 3 figures on the cap, after that it's a beat. And I'm picking up the pressure. Somebody tell them I could never pick up a pen again. Got no knowledge, I don't need no proof. Next time some proof of work when you in a booth.
Now, for those who don't have ears to hear and don't have eyes to see, you may have moved past that and said, I don't listen to rap. I don't want to listen to that. And that 1 minute and 20-second masterpiece, he gave you a lesson. Now on my channel, if you look up my whole playlist, you can look at my playlist, you will find me breaking down each line of what he said. He gave you alpha. And if you looked at that alpha, it would help you investigate and learn things about this project you might have never heard of. Also about things that happened in the past and how that affects the future, all in 1 minute and 20 seconds. So I encourage you to find that playlist, Crypto Rap Battles, and listen to both the original that I just shared with you, the shorts, and the crypto breakdowns. Every time he releases one, I listen and I research, and it assists me in what I am doing, because education and information is brought to you in many different ways. Now, I'm going to also share with you the response. That was XRP. And it brought you to a lot of information, which I break down. But he mentioned a few things, one being SwiftCoin in that conversation. He also mentioned other projects. So I wanted you to listen to Mocha, the response that was made by Indigo Saint. Listen to the words and see if you pick up on some things now that you've been listening to the Connected series. Check it out.
I don't need proof. Zero knowledge in the algo when I step in the booth. I'm talking privacy and ownership. Yeah, I'm the glue. Mission is to get the yacht before they sue. And that's a shout out to the founder. Animal could be the brand, built it from the ground up. We out here fighting data wars. How you not getting a check when the data yours? Billions in the world going hungry. Billions in the world ain't got access to this money. For sure we need a plan of attack. My digital property rights every GDS act. And I'm acting out of clarity. The monetize your data, give it back now for charity. Filipino, Asian, African, or Latino. Mocha more tea than your favorite cappuccino. Digital identity, for that I'm talking sovereignty, security, no single sign on, you need more verity. On blockchain, bro, I'm layer 1's wrong. I'm popping in the West and I'm popping on calm. So much interoperability. Tell me who can stop me, who can match with my ability. Tell XRP I'm here for it all. Yeah, we in the same court, but I'm hogging a ball.
Also, an amazing masterpiece. You can also see the breakdown of each lyric and the relevancy of that. Now, within that, he says a lot. One of the things he said was a response that was made at Swift. And that response was about who was the maverick, who was the first in the space. And the conversation is, without doubt, not as black and white as you may think. XRP, yes, was the first in the space. And yes, XRP did have big banks and built rapport with the banks, just like Indigo Saints said. But what XRP did not have, that SwiftCoin had, is zero knowledge proofs. And now these big banks and institutions are stating that they want these companies to have these privacy and security rails before they release funds that direction. So SwiftCoin, having already been in that game since they started, has an edge. And that gives you the knowledge that there's an opportunity here for big banks and big companies to invest in SwiftCoin in a very, very natural way. And SwiftCoin has cross-border payments. They can transfer fiat, which is money, crypto. They can do a lot very fast, interoperable. You can build off of it because SwiftCoin is the token, but Swift blockchain is the network. I need you to put those in two different boxes. Now, one of the things that was stated to you there that I think is important with this connection in that crypto wrap was this part right here. I brought it in my Connected series. December 6, 2022, Ripple's on-demand ODL, on-demand liquidity, for corporate and enterprises, international trade finance. So now we're talking about international trade. Now, what people talk about is how everyone will use XRP. And that may be true that a lot of people will use it, but not everyone. But even the ones who say they will use it, why would they use it? This is one of the reasons why. This on-demand liquidity operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. ODL. Remember that. It eliminates pre-funding and shortens transaction times. Inherent time, cost, and availability advantages for trade finance organizations. ODL means greater flexibility with capital, new opportunities to scale business operations, and less time managing accounts and partners. So we see there that this 24/7 liquidity that Ripple offers to banks and institutions, let me show it again. You can't miss it. On-demand liquidity for corporate enterprises, international trade and finance. Corporate, international trade and finance. This 24/7 liquidity is important. And so if you miss that piece, then it really throws you off of their investigation, because you got to understand that Ripple has to be able to be available for international transactions and have liquidity. And if international, that's global economy, banks and other institutions are to use them, they have to have a secure platform. And Ripple has told you as early as January and as September that they are investing in the development of zero knowledge proof technologies. SwiftCoin was already there and they already understand it. And behind that was Union Square Ventures and Matters Lab and a company I hadn't told you about. Told you I'm going to give you value. I told you that's my whole purpose. Now you have an opportunity. When you see this, make a decision. If you want to be first to see and participate in these mini series for SwiftCoin upgraded, and if so, please take a look and press the join button at this time. If you want to be a member of the Underdog Research channel community, I would love for you to be. Also, share, comment on this video. I'm fighting AI bots and I don't want them to win. Don't be manipulated by fake bots. Talk to a real person. Well, that was everything, folks. Appreciate you watching. Make sure you check out the new series. Till next time, this has been the Underdog Research Channel. Take care.
Boy, I get my money, Swift, Bitcoins, but double up, my stash down the middle of the dip, big toys, I ain't got a problem, this problem, better run with money, Swift, I'm a big boy, told me to take to the top, to the bench, made it, flip, Swift coins, you're trading for utility, I'm trading